From the newsroom at news.com.au.
I'm Lexi Cartwright, and this is the latest from the newsroom. It's Tuesday, the 29th of September. Well, a plan by the federal government and tourism groups to restart Australia's travel sector has suggested state border restrictions will be lifted by December 1, while a trans-Tasman travel bubble could be up and running as early as November. Under the plan, New Zealanders would begin travelling to Australia by November without the need to quarantine, with Sydney likely to be the first port to reopen to travellers. It's expected Australians will be able to travel to New Zealand without needing to quarantine in January or February. In other news, a rare and intense weather pattern is set to officially hit Australia, and it could spell a summer of wild weather, floods, cyclones and mosquito-borne viruses. Following weeks of warnings, the Bureau of Meteorology will officially declare a negative ENSO phase, better known as La Nina, which is a natural ocean atmospheric phenomenon marked by cooler than average sea surface temperatures. Now, La Nina is the same weather pattern that delivered Cyclone Yassi to Queensland in 2011, which was one of the strongest storms to ever hit Australia, causing billions of dollars worth of damage. To the US now, where Donald Trump has issued another angry response to yesterday's explosive report about his tax returns. The investigation, which was based on almost 2 decades of data from Mr. Trump's tax returns, uncovered that the self-described billionaire had been paying hardly any federal income tax.
The New York State charges a lot, and they paid a lot of money in state. It'll all be revealed. It's going to come out. But the story is a total fake. And all of this, or is this one, we had the same exact questions, usually asked by the same people, and that took place 4 years ago. You remember, this was so well litigated. It's incredible.
Now, we're heading into October, so you all know what that means. It's almost Christmas time. 87 days to be exact, not like I'm counting or anything. Now, decorations are officially hitting the shelves at stores across the country, but Bunnings has had to do a backflip on one of its festive offerings after customers deemed it a little bit inappropriate. The retailer was stocking a $129 inflatable axe-throwing Santa, which has now been withdrawn from shelves. Let's just hope your neighbours didn't buy that one. To entertainment news now, and just months after the tragic death of her brother, supermodel Megan Gale has shared the insurmountable issues she's been facing ever since. The Australian supermodel announced today she was closing down her startup business, which is selling children's skincare, after, in her words, she trusted the wrong people. The natural skincare brand for babies and children, which is called Mindful Life, was 6 years in the making from concept to reality and was launched 18 months ago. Here's what Megan had to say.
Boy, did I trust the wrong people, and with some pretty major elements of the business. I mean, just have never seen or experienced such a level of unprofessionalism, lack of integrity, lack of competence. The list goes on. I could really go on for hours about that.
And to some royal news now, and Princess Eugenie is taking a leaf out of her cousin Prince Harry's book in rejecting a royal title for her baby. She's reportedly declared it a curse. Now, the Queen's granddaughter announced her pregnancy with husband Jack Brooksbank on Instagram last week, and she wants her child, who is going to be 11th in line to the succession of the throne, to have an ordinary life. Finishing with sport now, and former Melbourne AFL player Harley Bennell's mother Kayleen has said she fears for his mental well-being after the footballer was taken to a Gold Coast hospital on Monday. Bennell was believed to be celebrating his retirement at a Gold Coast hotel when police were called and he was found heavily intoxicated. Kayleen wrote on a Facebook post about her son, saying the negative comments about him were very disappointing, especially given he's stuck in Queensland with no family support. She wrote, "I'm his mother and I'm very concerned for his well-being and mental state." Well, that's it from the newsroom. We'll be back with another update in the morning.
Your headlines from news.com.au.